It's Dante again.
Lulu. Want to make sure I know how bad Dante feels about how everything's played out.
You know it's not your job to make Dante and Lulu feel better for what they did, right?
Yeah. Lulu's worried about what will happen if Dante keeps pushing to get me released. She's afraid he might cross the line and lose his badge, or get fed up and leave the force. I mean, hell, either way, Dad's happy. Dante's not a cop anymore. He can take over the organization. We both get cut out. Maybe Lulu's right to worry. I mean, Dante did go to jail for trying to get Morgan off the witness stand at Dad's trial. And who knows how far he'll go to get me released. Even if it's only clear his conscience.
Look, I'm all for Dante using any pull he has to get you out of here. Do not mistake his guilt for loyalty. Because when it comes down to helping you or his badge, he's going to make the same decision every single time. Nothing is more important to him than being a cop.
Yeah, but Dante lied in court about how he got shot. I mean, he swore under oath that the gun went off by accident, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he cares about being a cop so much, why would he risk his job to protect Dad?
Because I think he was actually protecting the case he built against Sonny for killing Claudia. Now, so your dad may want to believe it was something more, that some switch flipped in Dante when he heard that Sonny was his father. But if anything, I think it actually made Dante want to prove the opposite, that the badge that he carries makes him a better man than Sonny.
Yeah, whether Dante's a cop or not, Dad will still want him in his life.
You're right about that. Family is very important to your father. All the lies, all the betrayal, Dante, it doesn't matter, because once Sonny found out that Dante was his son, he loved him.
And Dad always trusted Dante more than he ever trusted me. At least with the business. And he was grooming Dante to take over, Jason. That guy's only known for 3 months. I didn't get it before, but I get it now. I mean, even then, Dad had this connection to Dante.
You know your father loves you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're as much his son as Dante and Morgan, Michael.
I see what the difference is. His dad sees Dante as a man. To him, I am just a kid who he needs to protect. So Dad wants me to start taking correspondence classes. Finish up my credits early so I can start college as soon as I'm out of prison.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, you should be learning other things than just, self-defense.
Yeah, well, books aren't going to keep me safe in here.
Yeah, there's more to prison than learning how to defend yourself, Michael. I mean, being stuck in a place like this can make you dead inside. I don't want to see that happen to you.
Well, what if it already has?
Years. May seem like a long time, but it's not. You're going to have a life after this, I promise you. So that's what you got to focus on. When things get tough in here, you got to focus on what comes next.
I'm a convicted killer, Jason. No college is going to want me. No matter how much money Dad throws at them. I wouldn't even go anyways if I got in. The reason you go to college is to figure out what you want to do with your life. Hell, I already know what I want to do. My place is with you and Dad in the business.
You can choose anything you want. Why would you choose that lifestyle for yourself?
It's the world I grew up in. It's the world I know. Hell, with a murder conviction hanging over my head, that's all I'm good for.
Are you really seriously willing to risk being sent back to this hellhole for the rest of your life?
You said spending a few minutes in prison is enough to know why I never want to come back here. But I also know I'm not cut out for some corporate job like Jack's. Look, Morgan fits that world, I don't.
Okay, why does it have to come down to following someone's footsteps, Jack's or Sonny's or mine? I mean, there's a lot of jobs out there. You can do anything that you want to do.
You're starting to sound like Dad. What do you two do, practice this speech?
Come on, Michael. We know how hard life is. We just want something better for you.
What you want is... You don't want me to grow up, Jason. That's the problem. Look, I'm not some, baby anymore that you took to the ocean and read stories about Africa to. What about what I want? I mean, does that even matter? Or are you and Dad going to keep making all the decisions hoping that you can protect me? not a kid anymore. Hell, not by a long shot.
I know. And I know that you had to grow faster than most kids, and that's on us. It's our fault. But we put you in this life. You didn't choose it for yourself.
Well, I'm old enough to choose it now.
You know, when I was around your age, I had to make the choice. And I made a choice to work for your father. Because all I wanted was the freedom to be myself, and that's what working for your dad gave me. But what I didn't realize was the things that I had to give up in return. Really important things. Like family, peace, security. And you know, yeah, you can shake your head right now because I know you don't care about that, but someday you might. And I don't want you to realize it when it's too late.
Visiting room. Let's go. You too, Morgan?
I didn't think I was allowed to have visitors today.
Warden made an exception.
Mr. Morgan, nice of you to join me. All right, well, now that we've gotten the pleasantries out of the way, Detective Falconeri received this in the mail yesterday. No return address or prints on the envelope. I had the photo analyzed, and it checks out. This is from an actual crime scene in Chicago taken before the police arrived, which means the killer hung around to commemorate his work. Sound familiar? I've been over Franco's case files. I'm aware of his obsession with you. So why don't you start from the beginning and tell me everything Franco ever had to say to you? The longer you keep me waiting, the higher Franco's body count grows. So if you have information, you have to share it with me. Now.
Why would I do that?
All right, Mr. Morgan. Allow me to lay it out for you. I'm the one who made it possible for you to be here with Michael, protect him, share a cell. My footwork saved you the trouble of knocking off a liquor store. That should garner goodwill. So how about it, Mr. Morgan? I scratch your back. Time to return the favor.
I'll help you put Franco away. But you gotta get Michael out of here first.